that you may look upon it, and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
Because if you walk around and say, yeah, I went to friends, and I forget, I'm like, oh, shoot, I can't buy that on the Sabbath today. I mean, I wonder about something, but I said, oh, I forgot, I got my friends on. I'm an Israelite, I'm child of God, I can't buy that on the Sabbath day. That's one of the commandments of God.
Right.
They're open on Sunday right there. See where it says Saturday and Sunday? They're open on Sunday for $1. Saturday, today is God's Saturday.
Right.
God wants us to acknowledge Him on this day.
That's
Today, yes, it's 7 days. God, get that. Come over there. Come over there. Because we're out here to stop you guys from going and breaking God's law.
Right.
You can come back on Sunday.
Right.
You can come back on Sunday. Samuel. He read this about knowledge. The knowledge is God's laws.
Right.
And it was only given to these people right here. Not everybody on the face of the earth. That's why everybody thinks they can have this Bible and try to teach us with it. But when they had it, they told us how to, they switched it to make us believe that they were the gods on the face of the earth to serve them. Read that again, but this is our book, like he had said, the heritage. This is our book. This is our custom and our law. This is not a fairy tale book. Just like each nation have their laws and their governments, this was what's our government. And Christ was our king. They stole it from us. And they tried to dish it out to everybody on the face of the earth. Not everybody got different doctrines. With one Bible, everybody has different doctrines. But there's only one truth. That's this right here. For you black and Spanish and Native American Indians. Read.
Malachi chapter 2 verse 7. Where the priest's lips should keep knowledge.
Now somebody that's a priest, some priest is supposed to be watching the people, teaching them what they need to do in order to get the kingdom of heaven. That was for the tribe of Levi. But now Christ came, he's the ultimate priest. Priest is somebody that's teaching God's laws. Read.
And they should seek the law at his mouth.
So when you go to church, like say you go to church, right? You should go to your pastor and ask him, what are the laws of God? How do I get the kingdom? He went over, he said, 1916, he asked him, how do I get salvation? He said, you got to keep the commandments of God. That's what I heard you saying, that your pastor teaches the commandments, right? Which one has he taught you in the church? Because, well, we know, I've been in the church. I've been whole in the church. And they ain't teaching no commandments. All they doing is jumping around, flipping on the ground, whooping and hollering, women, laying on the ground, got dresses on. Am I wrong?
I was saying he mentioned it.
He mentioned it?
I know he mentioned it.
What did he mention?
He mentioned the commandments.
Which one?
All of it. I just forgot.
He's not giving you the commandments, or he's not showing you how to keep the commandments of God. Give me 1 John 5 and 3. Because in order, give me Psalms 110, 111, wisdom, right? Give me that right there. Give me that. Because he can show you the commandments, but you're not going to have wisdom and understanding until you're doing them. Until you're doing God's commandments. Read that. Come on, brother.
Psalms chapter 110, verse 111, verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. And in order to have wisdom, I know your pastor, he has no wisdom. You can't go to him. He's not going to teach you God's laws. That's what we're doing out here, you see? We're ready to teach you God's laws. So he can teach you, but hey, he just screwing out his mouth and saying that he's not doing it. We got to be an example to you, brothers. Read.
A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
How you doing, sister? What's your name?
I'm Sean.
Your name's Sean. I'm Officer Kumar. You doing all right? Yes. We're going over the brothers that in the churches. You went to church before? Have the church not going nowhere yet? Have the church? What's that? The church teach you commandments? God's commandments in there? Or do they just hoop and holler and just give a whole story of their life? We done seen all the pastors, or they take your money, right? I know we're going to go to that too. They're not supposed to be taking your money.
Right.
Hold on, sis. Read that.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
So you have wisdom when you do God's commandments. So I'm going to give y'all brothers and sisters a commandment, okay? Give me Numbers 15:38. I'm going to give you a commandment. This commandment right here make you observe all the other commandments. That's why Moses was dating to them. Because they were breaking the commandments of God when they came out of Egypt. When they came out of Egypt, they were breaking God's commandments. So he had to institute something to have y'all remember to keep God's commandments.
Numbers chapter 15, verse
Moses had to implement this because the black and the Spanish, they don't want to keep no laws. They don't do it here. The laws were for us to deal with each other. We had 5 categories of laws. It was civil, dietary, moral, what the others? Ceremonial and sacrificial. We had 5 of those laws to deal with our brothers and sisters. Only one law is going away. But what does the Christian church say? All the laws are what?
Okay. That image right there is not
the Christian church says all the laws are done away with. But he say he's teaching the law. He's not teaching the law. You got it. Numbers 15:38. Let's go.
Numbers chapter 15, verse 38. Read. Speak unto the children of Israel.
That's you brothers and sisters. All y'all. Which one of these the European men would call us today? African American the first one. Everybody sees the first one. What about you, brother?
I'm right here, bro.
Which one? Puerto Rican?
Cubans.
Cubans. Okay. See. We all eat from the tribe of Manasseh. You see that? If we go to Cuba, you know, there's dark Cubans that look like us.
Right.
And they're Cubans. But when they brought us on these ships, they put us on different islands. They don't fill us up. But we was all one nation in the beginning.
Right.
And then they gave us these names when they conquered us.
Bring it out.
But these are the biblical names that from Jacob when he had 12 sons who we come out of.
Right.
Right there.
Bring it out.
Read that. Okay.
Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make the fringes in the borders of their garments.
It say make those fringes in the border of their garments. Now, you Cuban, the Indians, right? And there was some over here. Over here, yeah. Now, in those days, they had, look at this. Look at this, look what they had. They had fringes on the bottom of their garments.
Right.
You see them? They had fringes on the Taino Indians.
My grandmother was Zulu.
But who?
Zulu.
Zulu? Okay, okay. You see how fringes on the bottom of those garments? They had these right here.
Bring it out.
Read.
And bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generation.
So these fringes was supposed to be on our children. Throughout generations being as long as you keep generating. It's doesn't stop forever.
Right.
So all of our garments supposed to have fringes on them. Like my shirt underneath, they got fringes on them. My kids have fringes on their shirts. So it goes throughout the generation, read.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
And upon it you will put a ribbon of blue. And say God said put a ribbon of blue. Read.
And it shall be unto you for a friend, that you may look upon it.
So it says be on you to look upon it. And I'm telling you, he had to institute something for us to remember to keep the commandments. Because we were breaking God's commandments when we left Egypt. We wanted to go back to Egypt. Everything we learned in Egypt, we brought it out of Egypt and kept it, just like today. This is spiritual Egypt right here, America.
Right.
This is spiritual Egypt. Everything that the old Egypt did, America is doing.
Right. And you may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
See what I say? It say you do what? Look what?
Remember all the commandments of the Lord.
Look upon it.
That you may look upon it. And remember all the commandments of the Lord.
Because if you walk around and say, you gotta wear the fringes, and I forget, I'll be like, oh, shoot, I can't buy that on the Sabbath today. I mean, I want to buy something, but I said, oh, I forgot, I got the fringes on. I'm an Israelite, which I got, I can't buy that on the Sabbath day. That's one of the commandments of God.
Right.
They're open on Sunday right there. See where it says Saturday and Sunday? They're open on Sunday for $1. Saturday today is God's Saturday.
Right.
God wants us to acknowledge Him on this day.
Yes,
Today, yes, it's Saturday. God, get that. Get that. We're going to go over there. We're going to go over there. Because we're not here to stop you guys from going and breaking God's law.
Right.
You can come back on Sunday.
Right.
You can come back on Sunday. You ain't got to shop in that place today.
Right.
That's what they want to do. The people sis, you ain't got to go in there and shop today. They want us to break God's law.
Right.
Sis, come here. Come back. Don't go in that store. Don't, okay. And come back out. Read.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 8.
Read.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
God said, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role